Good evening to those who listen. May 29th, 2023, 7:38 p.m. And this is the CBS Evening News from tonight. So it was about an hour ago, hour and a half, say-ish. So I don't know if you guys have heard about the building that collapsed, 6-story building in Davenport, Iowa. That's where I'm at. Just literally less than 2 miles, well, about 2 miles away from me. Yeah, all the news is covering it. I tried I was driving by there earlier today, but they got all the streets blocked off, and I couldn't do it while I was driving, so I couldn't do it. They're planning on demolishing this building in the morning. If I can figure out what time they're doing it, I got to work tomorrow. But maybe if they do it early, I could go a little early and get a recording of it. I think that would be kind of cool. Man, this building, I guess, the building's from 1911, so it's old, but, not really. I mean, there's lots of other buildings that are older than that. But this building had a history of I guess, violations, and lots of residents complaining about all kinds of things. They said it smelled rank all the time, and one person said smelled like gas, which there was a gas leak and a water leak, but that could have happened after the collapse. One person said it sounded like an earthquake happened. Another person said it sounded like a bomb, an explosion went off. That's kind of weird. But anyway, here's the CBS Evening News. This is the most current news on it. This happened yesterday at 4:55 p.m., so just a little more than a day ago.
On this Memorial Day, I'm Jerika Duncan in for Nora. We begin tonight with the partial collapse of a 6-story, 84-unit apartment building in Davenport, Iowa. Tonight, first responders are being hailed as heroes after rushing into the unstable building to rescue 8 people. K-9 units spent last night going through the building in search of additional victims. Incredibly, no deaths or serious injuries have been reported, and authorities believe everyone in the building has been accounted for. Now,
they're saying also nobody died, which is great. Thank God for that. And they rescued 8 people. One person they claimed was injured. And I guess all the other injuries were so minor that they didn't even have to go to the hospital. So that's amazing in itself right there.
Scene unfolded on Sunday evening in the downtown area of Iowa's 3rd largest city. Right now, officials are working to determine the cause of the collapse and have ordered the demolition of the apartment. Current and former residents say they had long complained about poor maintenance conditions in the building and that issues were rarely fixed. Reporter Netta Shama from our CBS affiliate KGAN will start us off tonight from the scene. Good evening, Netta.
Good evening. Officials say they don't have credible information that anyone is still missing, but family members and a coworker we spoke to say at least 2 people have not been accounted for since the collapse.
The frickin' building just collapsed.
When first responders arrived at the scene just before 5 p.m. yesterday, they found part of the building's back section had detached and collapsed.
We've got a building collapse, considerable damage.
They rushed in, the mayor says, at great risk to their own lives.
Because of that, they saved lives. They saved the lives.
Davenport's fire chief says his crews rescued at least 8 people, including 1 overnight.
We were able to locate 1 victim, and we were able to extract them from the building.
Caleb Twite captured the scene.
A cloud of smoke and dust filling the streets. There was a few people running away. It was an unbelievable sight to see just half of a building gone and just crumbled to the ground in front of you.
Now the walls are stripped away, revealing remnants of residents' lives. Authorities say they don't know yet what caused the collapse, but it set off natural gas and water leaks. Officials say they received several complaints over the past few years about needed repairs, and work was being done on the exterior, with some reports of bricks falling.
But we'll be working with getting information from the engineer group that the building owner hired to direct the repairs.
Fred Voorhees served in the U.S. Army for 21 years. He says every piece of memorabilia he has is gone.
They're not allowing anybody back in the building to get their belongings.
To my apartment, and it was like daylight. It's like it was supposed to be a hallway.
Now, the cause of the collapse is still under investigation, and demolition for the building is expected to happen Tuesday morning. Jerika?
Natashava for us tonight.
We got the same thing Tuesday morning, tomorrow morning. So it doesn't help me. I need to find out if they have a certain time for this, so I could maybe try to get down there and do it, and do a recording of it. I don't know. Something seems a little fishy. If you look at the building, doesn't it remind you of the buildings that collapsed in Florida? That one building where it just, and then, you know, people have so many videos on it showing flashes like it was explosions happening, you know, like it was set off. I don't know. Seems a little fishy, though. And the way that just that part of the building collapsed, that's kind of strange, too. Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to try my best to find out when this demolition is and try to get a video of it if I can. All right. Thanks for watching. God bless.